Hi dear students, so we have a new question today for you. So the question here given here is, if the velocity of a particle is v is equal to at plus bt square, where a and b are constants, okay, then the distance travelled by it between 1 second and 2 second is, okay. So it's a very fundamental question. So how to do this question? So again, velocity is given as a function of time. You can see here. Now from this we need to calculate, or we need to find out the equation for distance. Okay. So how to do that? So let's understand the fundamentals again. Okay. So we know that velocity is given as dx by dt. Correct? We need to get velocity, means we need to differentiate distance, that is dx with respect to dt. Why I am putting dt? Because here x is a function of time. Okay. Now in this question actually we need to get x, and velocity equation for the velocity is given. So how you can do that? So I used to remember only this equation. From this I will try to get the other one. Okay, how we do that? So we will rearrange this. We will write it as dx of t is equal to v into dt. Okay, cross multiplying. I am doing the cross multiplication. Now I am integrating both sides. Okay, so I am doing integration. So integrating both sides. So on integrating both sides, I can say, listen, so already differentiation is there. So on integrating, this will get cancelled, or we can write it as x of t is equal to, on applying integration here, what it will become? I can write it like integral of v dt. So we know that here velocity is a function of time. Okay, so this would be my equation actually, or this is my formula to remember, but I will remember only this one. Okay, this one I will remember, and this I will try to get from that. Okay, now let's do it. Very simple. So we have the velocity equation given in the question, that is at plus bt square. So we will first write down that. So the velocity is given as velocity is equal to at plus b t square. Okay, now we need to differentiate it. Okay, so to differentiate that, I am doing x of t, or x of t would be integral of velocity of d. So on integrating this, integrating a into t, and also I am applying integration on the other side, bt square. Now you should know this fundamental, how to do the integration. I will also give the basics of that as well. Okay, so let me expand my screen. Okay, so the fundamental in max states that if you are integrating something, for example t power n, if you are integrating, let me say integral of tn, if I am going to do integral of tn dt, I am going to integrate t raised to n dt. So what would be its formula? It would be t power n plus 1 divided by, listen, n plus 1 plus constant. Constant would be c. Okay. So this is the fundamental you should remember when you are doing integration. So either you can write it as t power n or even x raised to n. Then it would be x raised to n plus 1 by n plus 1. Then it would be dx. So here time is given, that's why t power n dt I have mentioned. Okay, so with the same understanding I am going to do the integration for this one. So I would get it as x of t, let's write x of t is equal to, so a is a constant, I can take it as outside, a into integral of t. Okay, I need to do integration still, I will do it in the next step. And next, plus b is a constant, I am taking it outside, then integral of t square dt. Here also I forgot to put dt. dt you need to write. Okay. So let's do the integration now. So what you will get? A is a constant that is present outside. On integrating t, we know that t is t power 1 actually. Correct? So t power 1 is n plus 1. So 1 plus 1 by what it will come, 1 plus 1, n plus 1, similar to the formula. Here also b, then do it t power n plus 1. So it would be 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 with the integration constant. Okay. So the equation I am going to get here is a into t square by 2 plus b into t power 3 divided by 3. So this is the equation I am getting for distance with respect to time t. I hope until this it is clear for you. Any doubt? It should not be. Now we need to calculate what is the distance traveled between 1 second and 2 seconds. Okay, so let's calculate the distance which have traveled by the body in 2 seconds. So let it be 2 seconds. So I will put time t is equal to 2. So a into 2 square by 2 plus b into 2 cube by 3. Okay, so just now we have calculated what is the distance traveled at a time t is equal to 2 seconds. So I can put it here, t is equal to 2. So what is the equation you are getting for that? So you can say 2 into 2, a, we can expand that. So if you calculate it, you will get it as 2 square 4, cancelled it out, it will become 2a, correct? 2a, okay, 2a plus 8 by 3b, 8 by 3b. And similarly, you can calculate what is the distance traveled in 1 second. So that means at a time t is equal to 1 second. So you can put 1 here. So what you will get, sir, time t you will put 1. So it will become a by 2, okay, a by 2. Here also t is equal to 1, you will get b by 3. Okay, so at time t. Now the question they are asking is what is the distance traveled between 2 seconds and 1 second. So I will write it like that itself. So distance traveled, okay, traveled between 2 seconds and 1 second. This is what you need to get it. So in order to get that, you need to subtract this one from the first equation from the second equation. So this is first equation and this is my second equation. So if you subtract 1 from 2, what will happen? I can easily say you will get the distance traveled between 2 seconds and 1 second. So let me do the subtraction. So 2a plus 8 by 3b, this you are subtracting it, okay, from the distance traveled in 1 second. Okay, so let me make it clear. This is subtraction. Okay, I hope you could see the subtraction what I have mentioned here. Okay, you need to subtract it. Okay, so this is subtracted from the distance traveled in 1 second, that is a by 2 plus b by 3. Okay, so is this clear for everyone until now? Okay, so when you do the subtraction, what you will get, sir? Very easy, tell me. So 2a minus a by 2, so that I can take a common, okay, and I can do the subtraction, that is 2 minus 1 by 2. Similarly, you can take b common and do the subtraction for the other one. So b I am taking it as common and you can subtract it 8 by 3 from 1 by 3. Okay, I hope you could see it. Now what you will get it? Here 2 minus 0.5, that is 1.5. 1.5 is 3 by 2a. Correct? Similarly, 8 by 3 minus 1 by 3, that is 7 by 3. So I can say that is 7 by 3b. Though this should be my answer. Correct? So let us see whether this answer is present in the options. So let's go out to the options. So when you look at the options, you can say, okay, so when you look at the options, you can easily say, yeah, you have 3 by 2a plus 7 by 3b is present here. So I can mark this as the answer. Okay. So I hope you understood the question. So please subscribe our channel. You will get continuous questions and with very good explanations. And if you have any comments, please add it on the comment box. Thank you.